Hi, I'm Kaylee Odo, and this is the November's lunch menu. Wednesday the 5th will
Let's kick things off with something everyone's hungry for, the lunch menu.
Will it be a trick or a treat in the cafeteria next week? Let's find out what's cooking in the kitchen.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Odo, and this is the November's lunch menu. Wednesday the 5th, we'll be having spaghetti with meat sauce, garlic bread steak, and a side salad and fruit. Thursday the 6th, we'll be having chicken nuggets with dip, fries, baked beans, and fruit. Friday, pizza, mixed greens, salad, croutons, and dressing, fruit with cookie. It's the lunch menu for the week.
Hey there, South Gallia. We're hitting the halls with a scary
Thanks, Kaylee. Now our next segment takes us deep into the haunted halls of South Gallia.
Ben Lemaster has been creeping around asking students some scary good questions. Here's this week in the hall segment.
Hey there, South Gallia. We're hitting the halls with the scary questions of the year, and the answers might just haunt you. If your backpack turned into a Halloween creature, what would it be?
Randall's, that creepy snake-like thing on Monsters, Inc., because he could cling right on your back.
I would say Zero from, what's that movie? Just talked about, Night Before Christmas.
A vampire.
I would hope it would turn into Frankenstein, just because that'd be hilarious.
A werewolf?
Probably a bat, because I just put them on. I make them fly because I just hook them up to one of those things in the lockers.
Probably a skeleton, so you could stick the books and stuff and it's like ribs or whatever.
I'd say probably a zombie.
Probably a shapeshifter that just turned into whatever I fed it.
Joe Biden.
Probably be like the invisible guy, because like I don't wear a backpack.
I think it'll become like a demon or something.
A jack-o'-lantern.
Mr. Corbin.
A bucket of candy.
Spider.
An ogre.
If the cafeteria turned into a haunted house, what food would attack you first?
That sloppy Joe.
I'd say probably them grilled chicken bits that we had.
Oh, 100% the meatball subs. The peas.
I hear some things about the Stromboli. It sounds like a little bit suspicious.
Which teacher would survive a vampire attack?
I'm gonna say Mr. Small.
Conley.
Probably Miss Schoolcraft.
Okay.
Mr. Conley.
I think Senora could totally survive a vampire attack.
Every haunted high school has its mysterious figures, but ours are inspiring, not terrifying.
Here's Emmy Bing with this week's Teacher Spotlight.
In today's Teacher Spotlight, we're introducing a new face in the middle school. Students and teachers are already excited about the newest member of our team. Here's our spotlight on Mrs. Massey.
I'm here in Mrs. Massey's room, and I've got a chance to talk with the newest intervention in language arts. So how's the school going so far?
Wonderful.
So you're teaching intervention for language arts at South Gallia this year. What's your favorite part about being a teacher?
Being able to help students succeed and make it through life.
What inspired you to become an intervention teacher?
I had friends that struggled in school and I always helped them, so that kind of just pushed me on my way to be able to do that.
Do you have any hobbies or fun facts you'd like to share with us?
I played church softball and other sports at the church. That's about it.
Any wise words for your students this year?
Making mistakes are proof that you were trying, so don't be afraid to make them.
Halloween is all about creativity and sometimes a little chaos.
Luckily, Owen Cardwell has a how-to video that's sure to help you survive the mornings.
Mornings. Don't you just hate them? Mornings at South Gallia can be rough, but I'm here to show you how to survive. Maybe even thrive.
Step 1, wake up. Or at least open one eye. Caffeine is optional, but highly recommended. Step 2, fuel up. Breakfast doesn't have to be fancy. Cereal, toast, or yesterday's pizza, just eat something before that first bell. Step 3, make sure you have everything. Homework, notebooks, pencils, and maybe that calculator you keep forgetting. Step 4, dress. Comfort wins, but points for style if you can manage it before you have to go to school. And finally, show up. Smile and remember you survived the morning. Now you're ready for class.
Follow these tips, Rebels, and mornings don't have to be scary, unless your first class is either math or science.
Now, before we get too lost in the Halloween chaos, let's take a moment to remember what really matters at South Gallia.
That's right. Respect and school spirit are what makes our school a place we can all be proud of. Here's Dustin Mooney with a public service announcement reminding us to show kindness, pride, and rebel respect every single day.
Hey Rebels, this is your reminder that a little kindness goes a long way. Every day at South Gallia High School, we have the chance to make our school a better place, not with big speeches but with small actions. Respect your teachers, support your classmates, and take pride in being a rebel, because that's what makes our school legendary. So let's keep the spirit strong, the always positive, and the rebel pride alive. From all of us here at WSGH News, make it a great day the rebel way.
Gallipolis has its fair share of history and maybe a few ghosts too.
Bobby Joe Skidmore III takes us on a historic tour through the Art House Museum on First Avenue in Gallipolis. Let's take a look at what lingers in the past.
Gallipolis is full of fun history. I'm Bobby, and today we're checking out one of Gallipolis' coolest historical spots, the Our House Tavern Museum. This place has been around since 1819. Back then, it was the hangout spots for travelers and locals. It's a place to eat, chat, and swap stories. Imagine coming here after school in the 1800s. The Our House Tavern was like the heart of Gallipolis. Friends, neighbors, and even travelers came here to connect and celebrate. Check this out. General Lafayette, a hero of the American Revolution, visited Gallipolis in 1825 and even left his jacket here. Yep, real history. Fun fact, Summer Kitchen used to cook meals without heating up the main house. Basically, they invented air conditioning, kinda, but the tavern isn't really just history. It's a super cool spot for weddings, photos, or even exploring. Perfect place for your Instapics too. So if you're looking for a fun trip into the past, Our House Tavern is a must-see. I'm Bobby Skidmore, bringing history to life.
Do you know where jack-o'-lanterns come from, or why we say trick or treat?
Lincoln Brown's got the spooky scoop with this Halloween edition of Did You Know?
Alright Rebels, it's time for a little spooky trivia. You know the segment, Did You Know? And today is the Halloween edition. Prepare to have your mind mildly haunted. Fact 1. Did you know jack-o'-lanterns were actually made from turnips, not pumpkins? Pumpkin carving didn't take off in America until Irish immigrants brought the tradition over. So technically, we can thank immigration for saving our pumpkins from a lifetime of bean soup. Fact 2. Here's another. Halloween is the second highest grossing commercial holiday, right after Christmas. Americans spend over $10 billion a year on candy, costumes, and decorations. Guess all those haunted hallway decorations are really paying off. For my science fans out there, Bats are actually super helpful on Halloween. They eat tons of insects like mosquitoes and act as natural pest control. So technically, inviting bats over isn't scary, it's eco-friendly. Just don't ask them to pass out candy. And finally, did you know that in some towns it's actually illegal to dress as a priest or a nun on Halloween? Which raises an important question. What would a vampire dress as, a dentist? So there you have it, Rebels. Some spooky, some sweet, and some just plain weird Halloween facts. Share these with your friends. It's the perfect way to sound smart while eating candy.
Our drama club has been bringing up something special behind the curtain.
Here's Wyatt Davidson with all the details on the next big performance.
Rehearsals are in full swing as students bring Two-Face City to life. The play is set in a city with secrets lurking around every corner, promises, suspense, drama, and some laughs along the way. Ms. Gilbert, what can audience expect from this year's production?
This year is going to be an exciting one. There's a lot of fighting and drama and plot twists, so come out and enjoy the show.
So, how was preparing for this play been?
Good. It's been fun. I mean, kind of stressful. A lot of people don't know the new lines. We got some new people. It's fun. I got a new position. I'm higher up. I think should be good. I hope. Hopefully, Landon Stepp will remember his line because he usually forgets them. We'll see.
All right, that's great. You heard it. Okay, how has preparing for this play been?
It's been great, fun. I love drama. I think it was great. So yeah.
All right, that's great.
Now it's time to get freaky.
That's right, it's time for Freaky Facts. Hey Rebels, I'm Delaney and today we're digging into some freaky Halloween facts that'll make you say, wait, that's real? First up, did you know the first jack-o'-lanterns weren't even pumpkins? They were turnips. Imagine trying to carve a face into a potato-sized vegetable. No wonder people switched to pumpkins. Somewhere a farmer was like, we need a bigger vegetable. Americans spend over $3 billion a year on Halloween candy. Meanwhile, I can't even get a full-size Snicker in my trick-or-treat bag. All that money and 90% of it is probably on candy corn, which, let's be honest, is basically candle wax in disguise. Speaking of disguises, every year, the top costumes are witches, vampires, and zombies. You know, the classics. But last year, Barbie took the crown. Because nothing says Halloween horror like a life in plastic. And here's a wild one. Some people believe black cats are bad luck on Halloween, but actually, they're just misunderstood little goths. Adopt one. They'll sit with you while you binge Hocus Pocus for the 5th time. So this Halloween, remember, be safe, have fun, and don't eat candy corn unless you absolutely have to. I'm Delaney, and that's your dose of spooky facts.
Very nice.
Speaking of pumpkins and legends, have you ever heard the story of Stingy Jack?
Trey Taylor's here to tell the eerie tale behind the jack-o'-lantern. Let's dive into the legend.
Halloween is almost here, and with it comes spooky tales that have been passed down for centuries. One of the most famous is the story of Stingy Jack, the man who tricked the devil and earned his place in Halloween legend. According to Irish folklore, Stingy Jack was a clever but deceitful man. He tricked the devil multiple times, convincing him to avoid claiming his soul. But when Jack eventually died, he was barred from both heaven and hell. Instead, the devil gave Jack a single ember to light his way, and Jack placed it inside a hollowed-out turnip. This became known as the first jack-o'-lantern, a symbol that Halloween fans still carve today to ward off evil spirits. Over time, the story of Stingy Jack transformed, especially when Irish immigrants brought the tradition to America. Turnips became pumpkins, and Jack's tale became a staple of Halloween lore. So this Halloween, when you light up your jack-o'-lantern, remember the story of Stingy Jack, the man who outsmarted the devil.
And to wrap up our show, we're shining a spotlight on one of South Gallia's most active clubs.
That's right, it's time for Club Spotlight. I'll be sharing what FCCLA has been up to this fall and how you can get involved. FCCLA is all about leadership, career readiness, and community service. From organizing school events to volunteering in the community, These students are doing it all. Whether it's fundraising, planning school dances, or community service projects, FCCLA students are making a difference one project at a time.
Today I'm here with Riley Schaefer, one of the people in FCCLA, and I'm going to ask her a couple questions. You ready?
Yeah.
What has been the most fun or memorable FCCLA moment so far this year?
Probably in April we went to state convention and it was so much fun. Just being there all together and staying in the hotel with friends, it was great.
Thank you. What goals or plans do you have for the rest of this school year in FCCLA?
This year I'm finishing up my chapter degree and then going to start getting my state degree for the following year.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
So if you're looking for a club that combines leadership, creativity, and community improvement, FCCLA might be your thing. Keep up the great work, FCCLA. Well, Rebels, that wraps up our spectacular Halloween edition of WSGH News. From everyone here at South Gallia, we hope your night is full of candy, costumes, and maybe a little harmless fright.
And remember, if you hear footsteps behind you in the hallway after school tonight,
it's probably just Mr. Shamblin checking your tardy slip. Happy Halloween, Rebels!